Knuckles sure is a jerk, isn't he? Hey everyone, Base DS here, and welcome back to more Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. Last time, we began our adventure by going through Angel Island Zone and getting our hands on the first 4 Chaos Emeralds, after having them get hijacked from us by Knuckles. But now that we're done there, we are here in Hyrdrocity Zone, which means the Bubble Shield is going to be your best friend here. But as for the Badniks, there's a couple here. We have Blastoid, Buggernaut, Jaws, Mega Chopper, Point Dexter, and Turbo Spiker. But the one you want to be wary of the most when you're underwater is going to be Mega Chopper. Reason being, if it latches onto you, it'll slowly eat away at your rings and you can't jump whatsoever or do a spin dash. So as far as I know, I don't think there's a way to get them off, but chances are, if you end up getting one latched onto you, you're probably gonna die. Unless there's a way to get them off, which I really can't think of off the top of my head because I try to avoid them, and holy crap, I just had Sonic pretty much moonwalk on the water. I was not planning on that happening, but hey, it was a good show. There's Mega Chopper. But yeah, a little bit of reverse psychology here. So, if you recall, back in Sonic 1, I said that Labyrinth Zone was meant to be the second zone of the game, but luckily the developers had enough sense to go ahead and move it to take place later on in the game. But here, I'm thinking they figured, you know what, they've been through 2 games already, let's go ahead and make the second zone of the game water-themed. So yeah, they probably figured, you know what, they've been through enough, let's go ahead and throw this at them. But anyway, let's go ahead and try and get the next Chaos Emerald. So first things first, I want to go ahead and grab some of these. I just want to leave one. That way, when the stages go and get full speed, it won't be a hassle for me to try to get all 4. I would hate for that to blow up in my face. Which I will say has happened many times before. But we're doing good so far. Alright, just a couple more spear formations. And we pretty much got this. Just gotta go back and get that last spear. And with that, another Chaos Emerald down. We're getting quite the collection back together. But yeah, like I said earlier, I'll try to get all the perfects, but not making any promises, just because some of the later special stages have really stupid square spear formations that can be really hard to pull off. But anyway, here's the next sub-boss, Big Shaker. So what he'll do is he'll move down one side of the wall, and then he'll repeat the process over on the other side. So if you didn't have the bubble shield, your best bet would just be to spin dash up the side of the wall that he's not coming down to avoid his ramming attack. And after which he will land onto this turbine and he will twist the water around, leaving you immobilized for a bit. Oh, and hello. Okay, I'll take that. But yeah, overall, not too much of an issue. And now, on to Act 2. Oh boy, this part's gonna be fun. So this part right here, always tripped me up as a kid here. As for why they would put a checkpoint right at the beginning of the act, reason being they decide to throw a moving wall at you and it'll chase after you until you can get over to the end. I just always remember it giving me so much trouble back when I was a kid. But nowadays, it's no threat whatsoever. Alright, now let's go ahead and wait for this moving platform to come down. Well, a spinning column, I really should say. And hello, bonus stage, but I do not want to talk about you yet. That'll be for the next zone. Oh, okay, that turbo spiker almost got me. But yeah, if anything, it feels like Act 2 is nothing but one big water slide, if you ask me. Just with how there are so many areas like that that just occurred just now. I think there's about 3 in total, so yeah, it feels like one big water slide. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on. Yeah, it would have really sucked if that area wasn't as fast as it is. Because having to deal with all those mega choppers, yeah, that probably would have been a problem. But anyway, moving on. Now I just gotta time this right here. There we go. Okay, this special stage can be a bit tricky. But let's see what we can pull off here. Main focus is just hunting down all of the big squirt formations, and then we'll take care of all these smaller spears last. So let's see, it came in that way, so I want to go this way next. And now I think I want to go this way, I'm hoping. Yep, I made the right choice. Alright, we got one more perfect down. Now we just gotta hunt down the rest of the blue spears. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to make a pretty risky jump later on. Okay, let's come on back out this way. Yeah, gonna be a big risk, but let's go back out this way too. Oh boy, just 10 more spears. Not good, not good, not good. Alright, where's the ladder? There they are. Alright, another Chaos Emerald down. Just one more to go. So far, so good. Since I do have a bit of a moment to talk here, I figured I would go over why the game is called Sonic 3 and Knuckles in the first place. Well, reason being, this is the full version of the game that the developers originally intended it for it to be. But unfortunately, there were time constraints, and that caused the project to be split up into two, so they knew they couldn't meet the original deadline, so the decision was that they would release Sonic 3 with just the first 6 zones in 1994, and that gave them time to finish up the remaining zones they still had to work on, in which later on in that year, they released Sonic & Knuckles. And the Sonic & Knuckles cartridge, its cartridge was made to where you could open the top up and actually put the Sonic 3 cartridge on top and play the game as they originally intended for it to be, because it just couldn't fit on one cartridge at the time, so they had to go with lock-on technology. And that's why the game is called Sonic 3 & Knuckles, because it had to incorporate all the features from Sonic & Knuckles. But really, in actuality, even with that with the added tagline, it's still Sonic 3. So the first 6 zones that we're going to be going through make up the original Sonic 3 that was released, and then the last remaining zones will cover all the zones that were present in Sonic & Knuckles. But let's go ahead and get this last Chaos Emerald, shall we? Assuming I don't screw myself over. But hey, we're doing good so far, right? Okay, don't want to go that way. I want to come this way, I believe. Okay, I'll take it. Kind of blocked my exit off there, but not like I really had much of a choice. Okay, just came through there. Alright, screw it. I'll go this way. It still leaves one more line of spears to get at the end of this. Oh boy, stage is speeding up. I do not like that. Okay, I'm really kind of cutting it close here. Okay, where's that last set of spears? Where's it hiding? Where's it hiding? There they are. And with that, we've got all 7 Chaos Emeralds back where they belong. So Knuckles' efforts were all in vain. And with that, now Sonic can be supersonic once again. But I don't know, I might bust him out here, I don't know. Haven't really decided. If I lose my shield against the boss, then maybe, but... And speaking of which, look who it is again. He obviously doesn't want us going that way, so he forces us to the lower level. But here we have Robotnik's next weapon, the Robotnik Depth Charger. So basically what Robotnik will do here is he will use that giant propeller to create a water cyclone which will try to drag you in, and in the end pull you up to where you'll get hit by the propeller blades. After he does that, he will fly around and start dropping all these depth charge canisters, so you can actually use the initial blast to get up in the air and deal some damage onto Robotnik. Just gotta be real careful. And of course, as you saw, when the water cyclone is coming down, you can briefly use it as a platform to get some damage in. But with that, Robotnik is down, and that'll go ahead and end things here. So, until next time, thank you all for watching. I hope you're enjoying things so far, and I'll see you all again later.